Wait for it to log in. Waiting for it to sign in.
Okay. Is your violin ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, why don't you get your violin while you're waiting?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm a little bit down because I had my second vaccine shot and I have a reaction.
Did you press record?
Otherwise, I'm okay.
What?
You will probably play very well and you will make me feel better, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay.
Okay, stop. We'll do this again. You should play the scale better. You play fine, but as you go, you should do better. And I will ask you for a couple of things. First, your bow is not perfectly straight, and I can see that you're trying to control it all the time. But what happens sometimes when you go to the very, very end, you curve a little bit to the side. So the bow goes a little bit like this, not much, but a little bit. Right, hang on. I'm not done yet. And then when you go up bow, you go up, and then you bow a little bit behind your ears. It's almost like you've got an itch there, just a little bit, but it's enough to not to be perfect, right? So when you pass the middle and you go towards the frog, the wrist has to engage and pull that construction. Do you understand? Now, I don't understand why you play in this strange, unusual fingering, but if you do the standard fingering for the standard scale, you shift it onto the third finger down, unless Zoom messed up everything here. But it looked to me like you made your final shift down on the third finger. Alright? Wait a minute, but you're doing major scale, then you were correct. Then forget about this. But the bow needs to go, and the bow needs to always come back to the frog. I just good news to you. So, if you see how I'm starting here, see, I'm very, very straight here, right? And my wrist is adjusted in a way that the bow is not doing anything like this. Also, doesn't matter how high my wrist and hand would be,
Right.
my shoulder would always be down. I can't guarantee that your shoulder is up because you are a little bit high kind of a person. But it looks to me that sometimes your right shoulder goes a little bit up. Don't let that happen. So look, initial position, everything is straight, shoulder is absolutely down, and wrist is in control of the position of the bow. See? When you go down, about here, you start doing a little bit of this. I'd rather you stop and then come back exactly the same way. Because what happens when you go like this, you're starting the circular action, and then you finish in the circular action trying to scratch your ear. It's not as bad as I showed you. It may be 5-7 degrees. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kind of, but I
You
don't
studied
get the
geometry at school?
I don't get the 5-7 degrees, but
You what?
I don't get the 5-7 degrees.
Oh, okay. See, the whole circle has 360. The right angle has 90.
Yeah.
The perfect diagonal has 45. That's your markers. You are about like this, not perfect. But if you could close this 5-7 degrees, then I would be a very happy camper. And you sometimes don't quite come to the frog. So let's try one more time. For now, I would like you to, maybe for 1 week, pick one scale. Doesn't matter to me, you can pick any scale. But I want you to really focus on the bowing straightness, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that you can and trying to control it, but it needs to be automatic. It needs to be without thinking. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
And please keep an eye on your right shoulder because I do not think it's down. I can't say it's a little bit too far from here. Look at it. How's the weather there?
Not good.
Not good.
It's very
We had
windy.
yesterday 68 degrees here and sunny.
It's very windy. It's muddy and it's rainy and it's foggy and it's freezing.
Yuck. Come home, child. Anyway, let's hear your etudes, please.
Did you hear we got a new bunny?
You got a new bunny?
Yeah, because you know we had a black and tan one. The tan one died,
Oh,
and so we got a new tiny bunny.
what's the bunny name?
We named her Bella.
Bella?
Yeah, she's over there.
Can I see Bella?
Oh, sure. If she'll let me.
doing?
He wants to see Bella.
Oh, he wants to see the baby.
Yeah.
Did you hear what happened? Our other bunny just
Yeah.
we came in the morning and she's just dead as a doornail.
Wow.
No sign, nothing.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
And her ears are gonna fall down later.
Oh, so funny. So funny.
Hello, Bella. You can put her here.
Hello, Bella. That's it.
Hop, hop. Hop, hop.
Hop.
So actually, so now that I'm sitting here, can I ask you something? The girls and Sammy have been asked to play a little piece at the Easter Sunday service. So can we can the Bach extra parts until after Easter?
Like the
I don't
first.
understand. What's the request though?
Can she not play the Bach symphony parts until after Easter?
Is she busy playing something else or what?
Yes, she's playing something else for Easter, for the church. So can we
what
just
Does she play?
10,000
reason.
10,000 reasons. It's some Christian piece.
Right, and you need what, 6 hours a day to practice 10,000 reasons?
Well, no, you need 6 hours a day to practice all of Eugene's scales.
That's not true. I do have, and I did have some students that were practicing a lot. Mignon practices 5 hours a day, and she announced publicly that she decided to become a professional musician. However, my student Vincenzo, who I accepted without vibrato and without any technique, 3 days ago passed the final audition to Curtis.
Is there anything happening at San Dominica for the summer?
Yes. As a matter of fact, last Saturday I had a meeting with the Hill. It's not going to be boarding, but it is definitely happening. So I will need to think of how to figure out, unless I will be living on campus, but they only allow me and a couple of my teachers to stay as residents at this point. Hopefully situation will change. Most likely it's happening in second half of July. And the first half of July I'm flying to Honolulu. And if she could come there, that would be great.
Where, to Honolulu?
That will be, in Hawaii it would be a chamber thing. Quartets. So
Well, but we don't have a lot of money. I can afford I can afford something. Maybe I could afford the plane ticket or some of the tuition.
Right.
If I pay for the plane.
I'll have to first get the dates and confirm that it's happening. Then we will talk about the rest. But you asked me whether it is happening. That's what's happening. I signed the contract with Honolulu, even though it's all provisional. And CTC at this point allowed Santa Dominica to have summer camps, but only drive-in, no boarding.
So the choices for Ella is that I drive to California, I leave her with you to go to Hawaii, and then you send her back on an airplane to Amarillo, or I drive her there and I leave her with somebody and she stays with them and goes to San Dominica.
Yeah, that's probably as far as it goes. We'll see it closer to.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank
But
you.
at this point, what I'm trying to say, I really don't like when people have to practice 5-6 hours to accomplish what is done in an hour and a half. Vincenzo was not practicing more than 2 hours a day, and he got acceptance into every conservatory he applied to. Ella, do you hear me?
Yes.
All right, let's go for the etudes.
Okay.
And imagine this, if you can learn what I'm asking you much faster, guess how much more time you will have free to fight your mother? She's smiling. Let's go. However, wait a second. No, okay. You dropped me.
I didn't drop you as a thing did. The
You
table did.
dropped me. How old are you, child?
I'm only 11.
Well, then for the next 2 years, you're supposed to still be nice to your mother. You know? Not supposed to fight.
Okay.
Let's go. After that, it's your holy right, but not until then. Go. Go. Drop the shoulder. Oh, make the bow stop. Make the bow stop. Stop the bow. Stop. Your beginning of the note is fantastic. Your end of the note is terrible. Hang on. Look. Speak to me. Do you hear them? I do not no shooting stars there. Understand?
Yeah.
Good child. Do it. Now he's starting to play long again. No, Ellen. I need you to focus, please. I need you to focus and I need you to play short. Ba. Say. Ba.
Ba.
Not that's how you play it. Say. Ba.
Ba.
No. Come on, you Saxon. Pa.
Pa.
Go. Good run. Have to be short. Come on. Good. Keep going a little more. question. Please think and answer. I may or may not be able, but I could try to make you a file. You know, like an MP3 file, like a song that would play this etude, and about this tempo may be a little bit slower, so you make sure that you do not play wrong notes. Do you need that, or you can figure it out on your own?
I might need it sometimes.
Okay, well, no, sometimes. I want you to learn the notes in 1 week. I don't want you to continue that etude forever. I really don't. You know, you will learn technology, but that technology will involve only the beginning of the etude. However, the finger patterns that are at the end of the etude is very important, and sometimes kids struggle with that. And that's why you crashed. It's really not difficult at all. It just needs a few minutes to figure out. Understand?
Yeah.
If we have time, I will start doing it with you today. But I do not want to overwhelm you. I do not want to take any time from your thousand whatevers you do for the church. It's a great thing that you do. But whatever time you practice, I do not want you to have an attitude that you have an easy time right now. You may have less time, but it's supposed to be very, very focused. Do you understand where I'm going?
Yeah.
So, I want you to finish learning the notes this week. Doesn't matter how slow, you don't even have to play martelé. If you have to, you can play straight bows and then add martelé on the top. Yeah. I will work with you a little bit, but I want the notes to be learned so your fingers remember the patterns which you don't have yet. If you had those patterns, you would sight read this piece. And you are playing pieces that are much harder than that without problems, and here you crash because you don't have patterns yet. Okay? Do you play chess?
No.
No? Okay, you should know. Chess is a type of the game where there are many things that you just see. Now you look at the entire board and you see the intentions of all the figures, and you try to guess a few moves ahead of what your opponent is trying to do to you. And that's the secret how to win. And if you don't have experience of seeing those patterns, you lose. Yesterday I played a game against the person who was significantly stronger than me. And I was winning. And I was at the very, very end of the game. All I had to do is to finish him up. When suddenly I realized that he checkmated me. Because as I was so busy smelling blood and chewing him up, he went from the back and killed me. Guess what I did? I wrote him a message thanking him for a good lesson. And yes, it was a good lesson. And yes, I played brilliantly because he was much stronger than me in rating, and I was winning. And that's what shows why he is stronger, because he saw things and I didn't. Understand? Just like with your patterns and this etude, I could play it, no problem. My strings, I knew I'm not speaking, but I would still be able to play it. You need to get the patterns. Now, go back to the beginning of the etude and do this for me. Just the beginning part. Come on, balance. I'm trying new set of strings, different kind. And not sure yet. See what I'm doing? Doing it. Same stroke as the Shevchik, only you do it both directions. You don't have to play as fast as I do, but I need it short and lucky. Look. Whatever the fingering you use, I don't care. Go. Stop. 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 Stop.
Stop.
Child, your hand and your bow are perfect, but your shoulder is not. You need to chill. No, that doesn't work. Everything has to be perfect. Let's go. Good. Excellent work. Excellent work. Now, I want you to do this. Look very carefully. So you're doing this, but you're doing it faster. And as a matter of fact, quite a bit faster. And you play each note 3 times, and this time you balance your hold, you relax your hold, so the bow goes like this. Stay straight, and you go. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let's go. Please do not squeeze the bow. It has to be very light, or the bow will not go straight. Now, drop that shoulder. That's it. And now play faster so you get the momentum. Okay, good. It is a Texan style marcata. You play. It's very cool, but it's uneven. Has to be even. Okay, good. So, I need you to finish learning the notes in the Martele way. And I need you to practice this etude in this way. Your blocky stuff was good on your sticking shoulder. This one is better now, but initially it was uneven. It has to be even. You do not have to do it, but if you want to, you could, show off doing Do you understand? Just sing along. And remember, it's not a staccato. It's a marcata. However, no, my bow doesn't do this. My bow does not do this. It's perfectly straight. Fingers are healthy. Understand?
Sure.
Good. Play for me another etude. Quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What? it for me in 1 week, obviously, but you have to eventually learn it, okay? I have my technique test at Crowden, the technique class at Crowden on this etude right now. And the way they are played, since it's all on Zoom, one starts and then I name somebody else, and the next person goes and on and on and on. Then they play 2 or 3 bars at the time, and then I switch the person, so they have to follow them and then jump and play in the middle of the 8 and a couple of bars, and then watch again and then jump again. They always like this, but it's kind of fun. And a little torture of word transition. Anyway, in this way you have to continue learning the notes, and you need to let me know, do you want these files or not? I could try to get them for you now. I may not have time later. If you think that you could learn it by yourself, then it's fine.
Okay.
What's your decision?
I guess I'll just learn it.
Can't hear you. Speak up, please.
I'll just learn it.
You will learn it. Okay, good. All right, perfect. Let's hear your bar.
Wait a minute. Okay. I keep flipping to all the wrong stuff. There.
me two things that, actually three things, that I would want you to change. One is very minor.
Her clothes.
No, don't care about your clothes. Your tempo is still a little bit slow. Your energy was huge in the beginning, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that if you were to play at the recital, which hopefully I will do at some point, Miles would actually not mind that slow tempo. He likes the first movement and slow tempo, right? But I think that since you're using a shorter bow, it would actually be easier for you to do a little faster, you know. Something like that would be good, right? So let's try. Oh, no. I said faster. I did not say to rush. Listen to me, child. Tell me, what is this violin is doing wrong, besides fighting with new strings? What am I doing wrong?
You keep placing your bow too fast, and then it looks like you're rushing it.
I am eating away the silence. Now listen to me very carefully and remember it forever. One great musician in the past said that music is not in the notes. Music is in the silence in between the notes. Can you guess
I've
who
heard
that
that.
was?
Beethoven?
Very, very close. It was Mozart.
Oh.
Yes, but very, very close.
I've heard it before. I've heard that saying before.
Right, so this is very important. You see, the silence creates the drive of the music system. Rest. Rest. I'm playing fast, but I'm not in a hurry. That's a big difference. And that makes me stately and not fidgety.
Well, I'd like to learn
Yeah. No, you're still rushing. You're like, oh my God, What is this? We're not playing the jazz stuff, you know?
Is someone feeding it while he's gone?
No. I mean, that would be kind of a cool, but no. You want to play different styles and you have to find yourself in a different place, a different arena. Don't mix. Understand?
Yeah.
You understand that I was terrible, right? When you
Yeah.
go there, you have to, once again, you have to take your... I play bum, 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 bum in my mind. Yeah. Don't lift your shoulder. Come. Oh, God. Oh, mother, please spank her for me. Go. Yes, yeah, that's the idea. Now, miraculously so, when you started to play faster, your shoulder come down and your bow is straighter. I think that when you practice in slower tempo, but you try to use all the emotions and you try to use all the power, you were running out of the bow and you were getting tense. you actually play more relaxed a little bit faster. Yes, you have my green light, you do whatever expression, yeah. And then later, and all of this stuff will be suddenly much easier when it's a little bit faster, understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You don't call me sir, makes me feel old.
Okay.
Show me the last movement. I sent you the music, right?
I have the second movement, but not the last.
About the last movement, that one.
The
You will love this movement. It's so you. Listen to the first solo.
oh.
It's fun. And then at the end it goes.
Oh, it's
I'm
that
done.
piece.
Huh?
Oh, it's that piece.
It's that piece, yes. Do you got the music for it?
No.
Ah. Do I have time? Yes, I do have time. I will send you one page.
Okay.
And you will cipher it brilliantly, or I will chew you up. Wait a minute,
What?
but I can't chew you up. You're too far.
Okay.
You need to come home.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Meow, meow. Meow,
Meow,
meow.
meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Exactly.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Why don't they have the marks here? That's very stupid.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Maybe that's it. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, that's it. Okay, so now this one page and send. Where do I send it? Do I send it to your text or what?
It doesn't matter. Whatever is easier for you.
Hang on. So
You can send it to my text or email. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Now. Share and no airdrop. No airdrop. Messages. Ella.
Yeah.
Name.
Yeah.
Okay, I just sent you one page. The first page of the last movement.
I got it.
Okay. If you can print, if you can, just open it in some device so you can read.
I'll print it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back. No. Got it.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I appreciate that. Let's go.
Do I just start from the Allegro Assassin?
From the beginning, yes.
Okay.
This is the case I want you to do. So this is a stroke. Look at me. I'm playing really in the middle with very, very low bones, very relaxed and heavy. That kind of pow, pow, pow attack does not come from me squeezing. It comes from me moving the bow a little bit faster. So, don't do that. On the string. And if that's not too much for you to process, I play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I step back a little bit on the 2 and I lead 3 into the next one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
When I play this, very unteachable. Go. Okay, speedy. Wait. I don't want. I want to. Solid, no whining here. This is very, very proud music. Go. No, is that the boy? No. Okay, sweetheart, hang on. Are you recording this lesson?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then let me play it for you.
Wait.
Are you recording? Make
Yes.
sure that you're recording so I don't waste time.
It's recording on.
Okay, good. So this is what the rhythms and bowings are. And the solo starts. Now please mute your microphone and play along with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, then you will need to practice, okay? So this is the first duty, no pressure. You learn at your own pace, but listen to me a little bit further if you have time and desire. This is what the solo sounds like, and so is when you play the stuff by yourself, right? So you go, see there's a dash a little bit on the A. You need to lean on the bottom note of the arpeggio to sound better, see? Trio is like the don't pay too much attention. Just throw it away. Release fastball. Too slow. Here you have to leave the fingers down. Leave the fingers down. Leave it down. Then lift the bow and then. This is you bouncing around the house. And your mom is trying to catch you. And you bounce more. And she's
Or you can put them in
I
metal
actually
foil.
see a little girl like you running away from a nurse, like Julia. Do you understand me? I have to go. You've done well, but you have a lot of thoughtful work to do. Use as much time as you can. I will not be bugging you for not practicing it now, but I will be thrilled if you have accomplished something. Do you understand?
Sure.
Mwah. Miss you, love you, be good.
Thank you. Bye. I have a blister on my lip.